What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cherokee Hacks Life. So I wanted to make this quick video showing you guys, if you're like me and you're a visual learner, you like seeing stuff visually to show you not only what you should be doing for the day, I kind of tend to do that sometimes, or if you have things that you need to actually plan out or goals that you want to try to attain, especially for me, particularly in the gym. All I really use is an app that I'll probably review in a little bit as well, that shows me, history over the last several months of what my workout is, how I've progressed. Gives you a nice little bar graph if you actually export it into Excel. But what I want to do as well is really try to push my max on several of these workouts and actually increase and in some cases decrease where I'm at certain levels. So let me give you an example. My current bench press, and this is all in pounds and inches because I'm American, and Americans are the only other country in the world except for Burma that uses the non-metric system. Go figure. Anyway, so 265 pounds is my current bench press max. 315 is my current squat. That's because of my meniscus. I'll go into that some other time. I have a deadlift max of 375. That's conventional. I don't really do sumo, although I have been trying it out a little bit. Until I get used to it, I probably won't be putting up a sumo number. And then my trap bar max is 445. I try to set up myself on a 10% goal, and I'm giving myself a date, which I didn't actually write here, of 6 months from now. I want to be able to get a 10% maximum on all of these. So if you notice quickly, 495, that's pretty much the weight that I had to do at the strength camp challenge that I wasn't able to pull. That really disappointed me. My deadlift, I want to crack finally 400 on a deadlift. Squat, I'm going to try to get to 350. This is really only 10% of the 315, and that's what I really went with all these numbers. Just a quick 10% goal on increasing all these maxes that I actually do in the gym on a regular basis by 10%. Now I'm going to be going through a different program. I've been doing Wendler 531, which actually I've been liking a lot. I'm messing around with the idea of going with Smolov, which I've heard really good things of from different people, or just continuing on the 531 that's been successful already, but really pushing myself a little bit further. One of the things that I want to note is when you're trying to figure out your max, there's two ways to do it, two ways that I tend to do it. One, you can ask somebody to spot you, but typically if you don't find the right person to spot you, if you don't go to the gym with another person, somebody else spotting you really could fuck up these numbers for you, because they're not going to be a true max. They'll actually lift it up before you actually need them to. So that's one way to look at it. Another way that I tend to do it is I don't really like asking anybody in the gym. When I'm in the gym, I got my headphones on, I'm doing my thing. I tend to go into the squat rack. And when I go to the gym, it's really early in the morning. Usually very few people are there. It's usually like the same 20, 25 people. And I just go into the squat rack. And when I go into the squat rack, I set up my bench press. And you guys have probably seen previous videos on this as well if you follow me, where I set up my bench press with the squat rack, make sure the pins are set right, and then I just lift. That tends to be the way that I figure out what my max rep is on the bench press, and the same thing with the squat rack as well. Deadlift, you just gotta pull this shit. There really is no way to do that other than just fucking pull. Same thing with the trap bar. On this side though, this is more quantitative stuff. This is more physical attributes. Body stats is what I tried to call it. My current weight is 178 pounds. I actually lowered my body fat percentage. I believe my body fat used to be somewhere around 17%. So right now I'm hovering at around 10.5, which is actually pretty damn good. My arms, although I thought they were getting bigger, I guess it was fat that was layering on top of my arms. My arms are actually 15 3/4 of an inch, not as big as I thought they would be. But whatever. My waist, kind of small, 31 and a half inch waist. I used to be at 34, so that's pretty significant, at least to me. My chest went up 1 inch, so it used to be 40 inches, now it's 41. And then my thighs, which is probably the only other area that I really concern myself with, just because putting on jeans and putting on dress pants and suit pants tends to be a little difficult sometimes. So my thighs right now are 24 inches. And then I kind of set myself up for different goals. I figured I wanted to get an extra inch on my chest within the next 6 months. I figured on my thigh, that's probably going to grow no matter what just because of the squat, so I put an inch on that. And then my body fat goal, this is actually more short term than anything else. Body fat percentage, honestly, I think is one of the easiest things to kind of manipulate in terms of just the way you eat will decide or make you be a different body fat percentage. You can be 20% very fucking quickly if you go on a bulk, or if you just cut out certain foods, eat high protein, low fat meals, and you know, stay away from carbs as much as possible. Limit your carbs to like 100 to 150 carbs a day. You should be able to hit a lower body fat percentage fairly easily. That's why I'm probably not in the majority on this, but I tend to think that losing weight is actually one of the easiest things to do, as long as you can have the mental fortitude for it. Losing weight is actually really easy. Harder is actually gaining muscle. It's significantly harder than fucking losing weight or losing body fat. Losing body fat is simple. Fucking don't eat as much as you burn every day, and you'll burn more every day than you fucking eat. It's very simple. Really that simple. That's all it is to actually lose weight. But people tend to get caught up in all these crazy fucking fad diets and all this other crazy shit. Really that simple. Download MyFitnessPal, see how many calories you eat, lower that amount, done. You will lose weight. It's guaranteed. Gaining muscle, on the other hand, takes a lot more science behind it, a lot more actual effort in the gym, and a lot more proper eating habits to make sure that your muscles are being replenished at the right times, make sure that your body's actually gaining the right mass in the right areas at the right time. It's completely different. But in any case, this is kind of what I set up for myself, and I wanted to kind of share it with you guys because you'll probably see this in pretty much every video going forward. I wanted to keep it visual for everyone, keep it visual for myself, so it's kind of weird to actually hold myself accountable, but it's even more important for me to actually hold myself accountable to you guys as well that follow my channel and been following me for a while. So that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, like, subscribe, and I'll check you on the next one. Talk to you later.